Dawn Compton, the pastor at Main Street United Methodist Church, and I'm here today to bring you our weekly Wednesday Word. I had to do it outside because we are transitioning in our Bread, Bath & Beyond worship series to Going Beyond. We started with looking at the bread that we celebrate and use at Holy Communion. We transitioned to bath and talking about Jesus' baptism as well as our own baptism. And now we are going beyond the walls of the church, beyond what is typical, beyond what is ordinary, out into God's world, sharing Jesus' love, sharing the good news of Jesus Christ, and offering that word and that service to those in need. So I thought it would be appropriate to share just this story in my life of when I went beyond my comfort level to do something that was different, beyond what I felt I was ready to do, but because I felt like that's what was needed. When David was in elementary school, he was blessed to be a part of a Lego robotics team. They had a wonderful coach that guided and directed them, and he was so into Legos, and it was just a lot of fun for him to have that as an extracurricular activity in elementary school. And that opportunity was still available in middle school for middle schoolers to compete in a Lego robotics competition, but the coach that had been doing it in elementary school was not available in middle school. And I really wanted David to be able to continue that. And so this coach helped guide and direct me to prepare me, and I took over for David's 6th, 7th, and 8th grade years as the Lego robotics coach at his middle school. Okay, friends, that is something that I was definitely not capable of doing. It was so beyond what I knew. I enjoy building Legos and watching David and Luke build with Legos, but I don't know anything about robotics. I don't know how to code and to program and all of this kinds of stuff. And that was what the focus was in middle school, was programming a robot that is used Legos to build the activities to make it do certain tasks that needed to be done. But I needed to do that for my son. And because I was willing to go beyond my comfort level, go beyond what I felt I was capable of doing, I was able to establish some relationships with the other children on the team, to connect with them, to provide a safe place for them to be in the afternoons as we practiced and as we worked and as they learned about programming, and just to build some of those relationships. It was a great time for us to have together. It was a time that I got to spend with David and let him know how supportive I was of him, and just to do something that I didn't think I could do. But God blessed me with the skills, the ability, the knowledge, even if it was minimal, to help guide them in what they needed. So I lift that up today and just say, how is God challenging you to go beyond where you might be comfortable? How is God challenging you to say, hey, I know this is the area that you feel really good about, but can we take a next step? Can we do something new? Can we do something different that might push you in a way that you hadn't considered or didn't feel comfortable with? But maybe God is calling you to do something new and something different. Maybe God's calling you to go beyond what you've done before into new areas of service, new areas of commitment and taking care of other people in new ways. I just lift that up to say, how are you being called to go beyond? Friends, I hope you have a great rest of the week. I hope you are able to contemplate that question, and I invite you to join Main Street in worship. We worship each Sunday at 10:30 in person or worshiping with us online. And again, this Sunday we're going to be going beyond and exploring what that might mean for us as individuals and for Main Street as a community of faith. God bless.